Mr. Sabatino, thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to talk to us. But we're here because we want to know where you stand on the term limits. I understand there is no legislation, but let's say there was one. What we need to know is your position on the term limits. Let's say something comes up. How would you vote? Yes or no?
I haven't decided yet. As you know, when you interviewed me the first time, I always said that I was not opposed to it. My concern was the way it would be implemented. So right now, we don't have any legislation. If we move forward in any way, I will be consulting with my colleagues, and that's about all I have to say. But right now, I don't know where everyone is getting this, unless you know something I don't know. These rumors have been flying around for I don't know how many months, or maybe even a year. So, right now, I've always stated that I was not opposed to it. My concern was the way it would be implemented. And right now, I don't have any legislation in front of me, and I have no discussions going on at this point in time regarding term limits.
Mr. Sabatino, you tell me that October 17, you have no idea that it has been no discussions in the
there's always
administration.
been rumors and discussions, but I haven't heard anything directly from the administration. There are people that, are, on the ancillary that always say that, there's a discussion, but I haven't had any direct discussions.
But your inclination, from what I'm gathering, is that you are pro if the conditions are correct, implementation-wise.
Implementation-wise, and, it also depends on the discussions that take place if the council is going to get involved.
Well, right now the council has to get involved. The referendum is over. So if there is something going on, it's the council that needs to be involved. Or am I wrong?
Well, listen, I'm not going to get into the nuances of it. A referendum, I don't know, when's the deadline on a referendum?
Already passed 2 weeks ago.
Well, I was not aware that was a deadline. I didn't know there was a deadline.
Well, thank you, Mr. Sabatino.
I didn't know there was a deadline.
Mr. Mike Breen.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time. This
Pleasure.
is the first time that we actually spoke on camera. I appreciate
I'm the unknown councilman.
No, I know you, but somehow maybe you're doing a great job that there is no need
That's
to
right.
get to you.
That's right.
Mr. Breen, the reason we're here today, it's the extension of term limits. Some council people believe that it should coincide with the county, that it should be 12 years. How you feel about that, sir?
It's whirling around. There's been no legislation. I haven't seen any legislation yet, and I'll be looking for the legislation when it comes out. But right now, there's nothing that I can comment on because there's nothing to vote on.
Now, it seems like there was a conversation between you and Mr. Sabatino because the answer is the same. I know that for
We're
a
good
fact.
politicians.
I know for the fact that there is almost. This is almost not a rumor anymore.
I was almost tackled today by someone talking about this, but it's talk. There's
But
nothing in nothing
But
for us
sir,
to vote on.
But extension of term limits, it's nothing new. It's not something that we don't know about it. So the question to you, sir, is, if there is legislation, what is your inclination to vote in favor or against?
I have to see the legislation to see what I'm voting for.
Please, maybe I'm a little slow here. Maybe I am. But what term limits means extension. If there is a term limit vote to extend the mayor or the council people,
Correct.
would you support that or you wouldn't? The concept is very simple,
I
sir.
haven't seen it yet to know whether I'd vote for it or not. I don't know what the terms of the amendment or the extension would be. So I'd have to see it first before I could vote on it.
So guys, you see a typical politician, he goes
Doing
around the question, don't give us a direct answer.
I'm sure if it's coming down the pike, and you'll know pretty surely, quickly if it's coming down the pike.
If it
But
comes down to pipe, Mr. Breen, what?
I have to see what I'm voting on. I have to see how it's worded before I make a decision.
So guys, as you see, we cannot get a straight answer. But the gentleman that you see, Mr. Sabatino, they were voted by the people, and the people want to know, but somehow there is refusal. So normally that means there is something on the pipes,
There you go.
and the refusal to answer sometimes we get the answers on the non-answered issues.